On October 14, 2023, officers were called to the airport regarding a man who was physically abusing his girlfriend before boarding and the duration of the flight. Multiple witnesses on the flight stated that the man was extremely belligerent towards her, to the point where he took off his watch and threw it at her. Here's what some of the witnesses said.
Hello, sir. How was your flight? How was your flight?
Good.
What happened?
So we observed him even before we boarded in the jetway. They had pulled him to the side because he was being belligerent towards her at that point.
In Mexico?
Yes.
Okay.
They were second turn luggage.
Okay.
I don't know what. So he was seated directly behind us. She had her face in the window just in tears. He called her every kind of motherfucker that there was. While her face was in the...
Against the window?
Against the window, he would slam the window and scrape it across her face. One of the other guys said he kept hitting on a knee. He didn't say her name, so I don't know that.
Was there physical at some point? Did you witness that?
To me, here's where it got physical to me. It wasn't, a full assault, but he would get in her face and hold her face and then just whisper in her ear.
Okay.
Talk crazy stuff to her.
Okay.
So once he was
So
confronted,
like he was grabbing her, like bringing her. Okay.
once we confronted him, he did it quiet as a church mouse. He was talking loud to begin with.
That's fine.
But once we confronted him, he got quiet and went to sleep.
Okay.
Once he woke up,
How do you confront him? Like, what do you tell him?
well, the flight attendants and 2 or 3 other guys came and said, look, you're going to have to move or let her go somewhere else, and we're not going nowhere.
Actually, I addressed her and asked her if she'd like to switch her seat.
Okay.
She's terrified of it.
Can I see your ID, if you don't mind?
So, once he woke up, that's when he got to whispering and pulling her clothes and whispering.
So, what do you guys witness?
We were behind them and we actually were.
So you guys were in front of them? You guys were behind them?
There's one more too that was next to us who saw.
And I was directly behind him. He was to my right. The other gentleman was to our left.
So what I saw, he was in the woman's face, and then we stood up to kind of keep an eye on her.
When they were seated, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And then he took his watch off and threw his watch at her, and then he was also in her face. And then you could see she was clearly.
So when he threw his watch off, he hit her?
He went like this. And that's when the flight attendant addressed him.
Where he threw it?
He threw it at the woman.
So he hit him. He hit her with the watch.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Where at? You know?
It was at the lower body.
Lower body. Okay.
The other gentleman, he saw the individual hit the woman in the leg several times. I didn't see it, but the other guy next to us, he saw it. He was witness to that.
Okay.
But
Can you point it at him?
Sorry, I was waiting for my sister.
I did not see the watch, but I did see him backhand her in the arm, and I also, when they had got up to go tell the flight attendants, she was pushed against the window, and he was obviously making her very uncomfortable, and then went and grabbed in for a kiss, and she the whole time was doing this, tears in her eyes.
Did it appear to be intoxicated?
Yes.
Very much
I was the one that was sat right behind her. As soon as we got onto the boat, or the plane, her forehead was against the window the entire time, trying to avoid him. Well, there's probably 3 or 4 times he'd slip her.
So she was doing this the whole time?
The entire time looking outside. Well, there's that lip, close the restaurant. He'd slam it and go straight down her face while her forehead was on it.
Okay.
Multiple times, tried to grab her hair, pull her hair back, close the window, all sorts. That's what I said, sir, can you please stop, ma'am?
Where were you sitting?
I was right behind her.
Right behind.
I was right behind her.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as he...
Let me see your ID.
We got a little cold in here. I was playing about being hot earlier.
What scared me was the verbal stuff.
See, I couldn't hear anything he was
I
saying.
couldn't hear him.
Oh,
but if
she
you
was
guys,
an a-hole, she was a
Every
POS.
time
She was this is the most hard.
Well, I thought I heard see you next Tuesday. One time, but I don't know.
The first thing I heard him say was this is the most stupidest trip I've ever been on. So then they caught my ear. What else was what trip were you on? I mean, we didn't have the hurricane, but we still turned
You need
up.
a passport or driver's license?
Driver license. What time did this happen? When? At the beginning of the flight?
I mean, this is really the majority of the entirety of the flight, besides maybe the last 40 minutes.
He went to sleep. Sam fell asleep after you guys stood there.
Yeah.
Right.
Before we boarded, when we first entered the jetway, they were off to the side and were having some problems before we even boarded.
That's why I brought my
was
sister.
just about to
She-
say that at the airport in Mexico, her suitcase, like I guess, got selected to be like rechecked or whatever. And so I saw him like at first come in and he's like, oh hey, whatever. And the gate workers, they were like, you're weird, like get out of my face, you're having too much fun. So he kind of stepped to the side, they were checking her stuff, and I was in the back of the line, so I like didn't hear anything. But I could physically see him yelling at the gate workers and at his wife. Like he just looked super pissed and like really upset that her suitcase just happened to get searched again. But it caught my eye even from far away. I was like, why is this guy, like you could tell he was like hands and like yelling, yeah. And that was at the airport in Mexico before we got on the plane, so he was already pissed.
And I asked her if she wanted to switch spots with me. She said no, it's just going to make things worse. I said, is he just drunk? She goes, he drinking a lot. This happens a good bit. But, you know.
Did she appear to be intoxicated?
No, she seemed fine. She was just more scared. Just scared. I mean, but the amount of times he was hitting her in the ribs, jabbing her, hitting her in the leg, pulling on her hair, the slamming the window on her face, because, I mean, you know, you have that lip, so you have to pull it down. Going straight down her face. I almost lost my cool, but I didn't want to be the one standing over there.
Right.
Because I don't do that bullshit. No, you don't put your hands on a woman. But it happened way too much.
He went to the bathroom.
I automatically, man, what do you need me to do?
Because I was telling my husband, I said, baby,
Trying to figure something out.
this man is cussing this woman out. That's what my husband. So then my husband alerted the flight attendant.
Okay.
Sorry.
My husband alerted the flight attendant.
I think that's all for now. You guys are going to go through immigration. If I need you guys later, I'll catch you. I can always catch you through immigration. If I do, I'm probably going to call you from this number.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. It's going to be 3459. Just pick up.
I appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for intervening. Thank you guys.
I'm sorry, this is really embarrassing.
No, it's-
That's really inconvenient.
And what was it? Just a verbal argument, or did it get physical? What exactly happened?
I know he closed the shade down in my face, but that was
He closed the. Sorry, he closed
the shade, the,
Oh, the shade.
window shade. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like resting my head on it, and I know the guy behind me thought he saw, but no.
Okay, so it wasn't like he
No,
struck you.
no,
or anything?
not at all. I was fine.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
He had too much tequila before we left for the airport. We had way too much layover time because he drank too much.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm really
Yeah.
sorry about this. How embarrassing. I just wanted to go get to the hotel room and go to sleep.
Totally understand. But we also just
I know. I understand.
do our best.
I understand.
And you said that's your boyfriend or just
Yeah.
relationship?
Boyfriend? Yeah.
I'm assuming this isn't your final destination. You have a connecting
No,
flight.
we're going to Florida tomorrow, yeah.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
staying at the hotel tonight in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, the Hyatt, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So at least you don't have a connect anywhere. We're
Thank
gonna
God.
hold you.
I just want to pour him into a hotel bed. Be done with today. This is really embarrassing for me.
Listen, Did you stay in Puerto Vallarta? How was it? Was it a nice trip?
Yeah, it was so beautiful. That was my first time out of the country.
Do you have any marks or anything on your face or anything? Any like bruising on your face? Or?
No, do I?
No,
I'm not wearing makeup.
No,
I look bruised or fine. I might be tired.
No, I just want to see like if there's any
I'm a little bit
scratches.
insulted. Just kidding.
Where there's light.
Oh yeah, do you want to go on the light?
I just want to just take a better look. But
Yeah.
she's saying, yeah, it was a verbal argument. He had a lot to drink. She started the argument by saying he had too much tequila. He needs to calm down. and then he reached over her while she was sleeping and slammed the door shade. I mean, like, it's the window shade. Yeah, so I brought her into like the other room where there's more light to see like visually inspect if there's any bruising, redness, cuts, or anything. Face is fine. There's no bruising, swelling, cuts, or anything on her face. She's not sick. She's pretty much saying that it never got physical. He never touched her. He slammed just that window shade, and the people behind her, you know, were chattering. So she thinks that, you know, what they think they saw was hit her. But
Right. What's their relationship? You know.
boyfriend, girlfriend.
Sir. So tell us what happened on the plane since the beginning.
Half of it I don't remember. I honestly just
Why
drank.
can you not remember?
I had way too much tequila.
Okay.
That
How much
I-
is how much is
way too much. I honestly don't remember other than that.
okay.
If I give you a story, it would be telltale because way too much tequila. Travel time back home. That was it. I don't have anything better to tell you.
Okay, so what happened before the plane? Before you boarded the plane?
Oh, before, nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Okay, just tell me what happened.
No.
You don't remember anything at all?
I did honestly. I just had too much tequila. I don't. No.
Nothing at all.
Can you run more?
Because you don't tell me what's going on or what can you remember, then I'm just gonna go off what the witnesses said and what she said.
No, you can ask her. I just honestly, I drank way too much. I was trying from home, and that was it.
Can you run one
I wasn't. I didn't mean to be mean to her, bad to her. I love her to death. I didn't. I'm not trying to tell you anything. I just honestly don't remember. It was a. Oh, it blacked out.
Okay, so I was told that you were having an argument even before you got boarded the plane, right? That you were being disorderly,
Okay.
right?
Last
You
name
were being
Schmidt.
belligerent, right? You were
Sam,
being loud,
Charles,
if
Henry,
I'm being left and right,
Ida,
but you cannot remember any of that.
David,
No, I don't.
Thomas, first
So how come other
Francis,
people do remember that?
Frank,
I was.
Robert, Adam,
I was drunk.
Nora, Charles,
I was like way
Sam,
drunk.
Mm-hmm.
date of birth.
Ever.
Are you guys in a dating relationship?
Yeah.
For how long?
Year. I've known her for 6 years. We've been dating for like a year.
And you?
Yeah, no, that's you can ask her that.
There was CCH and assault.
I would honestly never talk to her that way.
You have a driver's license or just a passport on it?
She has my driver's license. I have one. She
has
it? Yeah, she has all our IDs. I could be a dick as a drunk. I would never disrespect her.
You said how long you guys been in a relationship for?
About a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your address?
I feel like a fucking idiot to even have this conversation. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, listen,
It's
something happened on the plane, right?
No,
Like,
I know.
so-
I get it, but I feel embarrassed.
You don't remember getting into an argument with her on the plane either?
Tequila. No. God, no. I was drunk, yeah, so I have no, I can give you 5 stories, none of which would be accurate because I don't remember them.
When did you have your last drink?
In Mexico.
Mexico?
I was.
So like what time?
I don't. Honestly, what was it? What time? I'd have to look back. I was doing just shots of tequila, trying to.
Before you got on the plane?
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing on the plane. I was lit. And anything else accurate? Honestly, it's Amanda. That you can't.
So what would you rate your intoxication level right now? It's 10 being the most
Right
you've ever
now?
been. Yeah.
I-
10
I-
being the most you've ever been drunk in your life. 0.
Oh, that's
completely
I've been
sober.
way.
Completely sober. 0.
I wouldn't drive right now. Am I free to walk and go? I'd say yes. No driving. I'd put me at a 5. Right? 6. Hungry 6. I mean, that's a 10 too. I would eat. But I wouldn't drive. Yeah, I know. Never harmed anybody. I apologize.
Have you ever had any history in the past?
No. Oh my God, no.
You've never been arrested before?
At DUI,
How long ago was that?
15 years ago, 10 years ago, something. Yeah, no, nothing recent. I don't beat Amanda.
I spoke to FBI Watson, explained them, mentioned that, explained you. He said, just write up a report, let him go. He would need something more forceful.
Does she have any injuries on her?
Nothing
I took her into like the well-lit area on the other side.
Did we photograph her though?
I didn't photograph.
Yeah, let's make sure we photograph her just to show. And so 2 independent witnesses say that he did assault her?
Yes, that they saw some physical contact
Okay.
with the watch and the window lit.
Okay. And it was intentional, obviously?
And her side, because I spoke to her directly, her side is that when they were getting on the plane, he was drinking tequila in Mexico, and she was drunk, and they started getting into a fight that basically it was real verbal about him drinking too much tequila. And when he reached over and slammed the shade, I said, did he contact you? Did he get physical? Did he strike you at any point? She keeps saying no. And like I said, I put her into like a well-lit area, and there's not even a scratch on her face.
Yeah. How's his actions?
He's saying he doesn't remember anything. He said he was drinking. He's admitting to drinking in Mexico, that he was really drunk. But now he's he's sober now. He's with it. He's just like keeps saying, I'm completely embarrassed that we're going through this.
Any odor of alcohol?
Very faint.
Because my deal is he still a danger to someone else?
Yeah.
I don't need him falling over this and that, because we've had two independent witnesses, and that's the deal.
Yeah, that's especially because they are still catching a different flight. Is that true?
Apparently tomorrow they're flying. Yeah, they're staying in airport, one of the airports, hotels or something near. The woman is saying that they're not going to take a taxi. That is something in their property.
That's what I'm sorry?
But they're not going to take a taxi. She's asking me, like, he's going to get arrested, what's going on? So I'm sorry, I'm just waiting for somebody else. Yeah. But I can tell you, I'm Tito Ortiz, I'm the manager of American. They're not going to fly with us anymore. No time. Because we're going to put them on a no-fly basis. Not only no-go, no-fly basis.
Yeah.
Because it was every passenger that was coming out was thank you. It was a big deal. And then I have, how many witnesses do you guys ended up interviewing? Because I have five names.
Two. I think the ones that were sitting in front and the ones sitting behind.
In the back, yeah. So with that, it's enough for us to
get him off.
Yeah, off and like out, like maybe United Spirit, something else, but not.
I hear you. No, obviously I haven't spoken with him, and we don't need him falling over or anything like that. Just with his assaultive history on the flight, if he's still smelling alcohol, I think we need to keep him separated and to prevent any further violence. We're just taking him for PI. So.
Thank you.
And so they're both going to be banned, right?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, because we cannot protect her, and then
I hear because if drinking contribute to this, then he can take a road with us. All right,
so I'm gonna give you my phone number. If you guys can text me the case number.
Yeah, go ahead.
I really appreciate it.
So what's your plan for tonight? What's going to happen if we let you go with her?
I'm gonna eat. We're gonna go to bed at the Hyatt. We booked right here, and tomorrow we fly to Jersey. Guys, there is nothing in the world.
Tomorrow you're flying to Jersey?
Florida. Sorry, I'm from Jersey. Yeah.
So
You can go ask her. Not even me. There's no. I drank too much tequila on a plane. I was a dick or a jerk or whatever you want to say. There's nothing. You can ask her.
You're drinking on the flight?
I drank way before the flight. Did I drink on the flight? Honestly, I probably did. I don't.
You don't remember?
I do tequila way too much.
Yeah.
No, that's my honest answer.
do you know what time you left Mexico?
Yeah, what time was the flight?
It's an approximate.
2? I don't know. I'd have to honestly really think right now. I'm still a little
Do
foggy.
you know what time it is, like right now?
After 2.
No, right now. What time?
Without looking at my watch, I don't know, what are we at? 8:30.
Okay.
That is when my flight was supposed to get in.
Okay.
I'm still foggy, for sure.
You're still foggy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
So what we're gonna do is just put your hands behind your back. You're gonna be arrested for public intoxication. All right. Due to your level of intoxication, you being foggy and pretty much originally telling us that you're going to be going to Jersey when you just gotta slip it off. I know. Can I sleep over with her? No. This is.
I
got you.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Due to your level of intoxication, you being foggy and pretty much originally telling us that you're going to be going to Jersey when
You just got to sleep it off, dog.
I know.
Sir, excuse me.
Can I sleep it off with her?
No. Texas is real strict on domestic violence laws.
I guess you.
All right, and I'm sure. I don't know if these gentlemen told you domestic violence isn't tolerable
Oh my
in the
God,
state of
there
Texas.
was no.
I'm just saying,
I know,
independent
I'm
witnesses
talking.
are saying otherwise. All right, and like I said, everybody has their side of the story. We're going to put that all in, but the issue with it is occurred in the air during a flight. The FBI's been notified. They're going to follow up on that. But state of Texas is very strict on domestic violence victims. We have to do everything to protect them. And number two is, all you're doing with our charge is sleeping it off. That's it. And that's the thing. I mean, you still can't recall what happened. You tell me you drank on the plane. Then you didn't know.
No, I'm good with that.
We just can't take that
Couple
chance.
questions.
Sure.
Is this number one? So when do I get released? Because I do have a flight tomorrow. 2, what happens with Amanda? Can we go see her first?
So,
Because
not
she's
American.
going to be alone.
Okay, so this is what's
And my credit card is what pays for her to be here. And so can we make sure? Can we go see her first?
We can exchange information. So here's the deal. Number one, to answer your questions in order, American's not going to fly both any of y'all, right? So you will have to fly back. Where's home? Florida. You're going to have to find another airline, which we have tons. We're a huge international airport, but American will not fly you, okay, because of what occurred.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not in control of that. So that's to answer that. Number two, when it comes to her having proper credit cards and stuff, we can exchange. We can give her whatever you want to give her right now. Okay?
All right. Can I see her and give it to her?
No. We're going to keep y'all separated because that's what caused this issue, was a domestic issue. So what can we give to her?
I don't know. Well, here, you got to go in both pockets, because most of it, which is in her
Do you
wallet.
have anything that's sharp?
No, there's guys, there's nothing.
It's going to be the mail.
Fine. Check both. Just make sure she has, take whatever is in there, just give it to her.
Okay. Same for the
My watch is broken, which is what she on the plane.
Stay where you're at.
So you just want her to have a proper credit card so she can see.
I want to make sure she has whatever.
I hear you.
And how quick can she bail me out?
It's not a bail. It's till you sit. You just sober up and that's it. You get released.
So you don't have a wallet on you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she's got everything.
Oh, she's got everything.
Oh.
Yeah. So what is it? What is
Guys,
it?
What'd you want?
I just want to make sure she had, I don't know if I had my credit cards in here, or if she had them all. If there's not, then they're all in her wallet.
Okay, well then she has them all.
Okay.
Because you have a phone and then a broken watch and.
Oh, the watch is, yeah.
And about 40 pesos.
Let me see your watch. Let me see your watch.
I sober in like an hour. Do I go home? Or what's your time
I
frame?
think our minimum jail time's 4, and they'll check you.
Yeah.
All right.
You're gonna have to use the breathalyzer to blow legal limit.
Even though you're good. I'm just talking to you. Even though this is a federal issue.
What if, even if Amanda says it's okay that I go with her just up to the hotel room?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we want to keep you separated, and
No.
especially the fact that
So
you even
just
said
so-
you're a little foggy.
Oh, I'm
you
so
blacked
foggy.
out.
I'm not going to
I
lie to you.
understand that,
But I'm saying that if she says she's comfortable with me going with her, doesn't it make sense?
It's not about her being comfortable. It's about me being comfortable.
have-
Because
Yeah,
due to your level, sir, let me speak.
Go.
Due to your level of intoxication, you're not able to recall, incidents earlier today.
Yeah.
You stating that you're foggy and you think that you're going to Jersey when your flight is originally booked to Florida. These are things that I have concern that you could be possibly a danger to yourself. So we rather bring you to our holding facility, let you sober up, and then you could be released.
Okay, you're
Okay.
good.
So it's
It
a
wasn't a
minimum. It's a
slip.
minimum of 4-hour hold.
It wasn't a slip that I was going to Jersey. It's a natural that
Okay.
I'm from Jersey that it just
Okay.
comes out. I'm not.
But due to drinking, and these indicators believes me to be that you still have a level of intoxication, which I feel that you're a danger to yourself. Until you're sober, for everybody's safety, we'll go down to our hold. It's equivalent to getting a ticket. It's not. This is not a jail.
2 hours. This is our last vacation.
This is.
I'm not a danger
This is
to
not
anything.
This
I
is
know.
this is policy.
I respect you.
Minimum 4-hour hold, and you have to blow a legal limit. Okay, sir.
I can blow that. What if I blow that in 2 hours?
Then it's up to
Then
the
we can go?
then it's up to the jail staff. But I'm telling you, what our policy is a minimum 4 hours.
Was it just same thing
Okay.
that he was assaulting her? Is that what you're saying? And do you have the same last name?
No. But I have both of our IDs. Does that help? I think it's probably under his last name.
Is it the same address? Oh no, different
Is
address.
he being arrested?
Are y'all husband, wife? Boyfriend, girlfriend?
Boyfriend, girlfriend, yes.
Okay. Because I'm gonna walk with you to the hotel, make sure you can get checked in, because obviously they may say, hey, and I'm gonna explain the circumstances.
I shouldn't have let him get that drunk before we left.
You mind if this is American Management, you mind if he takes a look at it?
No, no, absolutely no.
Let me get your.
All he's gonna go to jail for is having too much to drink. That's it? That's it.
We can't just take him to the hotel on property.
No, because Texas is very strict on domestic violence.
I've never been here.
I hear you, and I'm going to help you get there. All right? Texas is very strict on, number one, he still can't recall what happened. He still says he's foggy, this and that. He thinks he's going to Jersey. So here's the deal, he's going to sleep it off. Number two, we've had plenty of independent witnesses saying that he did assault you, okay? But that occurred in the air, so that's something that's going to be investigated by the FBI. What we're concerned with, Texas has very strict domestic violence laws, and we're not going to tolerate it. So we have an obligation to protect you, whether you want to be protected or not. And since he still has fogginess, he admitted he was just tore up just 4 hours ago in Mexico. We're not going to take that chance. He's just going to sleep it off for public intoxication. And the assault investigation will go to the FBI, and they will communicate with you on what they plan on doing with that, okay? That's out of our jurisdiction. So just hang tight. Let me give this to him. Any issues, you can always call the police, but what's going to happen, I'm going to give you a domestic violence pamphlet, even though this is something that's not going to be investigated by us. I'm still going to give this to you, so there's resources. I'm going to be, what's your name?
Amanda.
Man, I'm going to be honest with you. There's no reason why 5-7 people would say this happened, okay? There's no doubt in my mind that it happened, but, so I just want to give you the, hey, how's it going? I want to give you the resources, so I can arm you with options for yourself to get help, okay? Let me explain to you what I was told by American. American will not fly y'all because of what occurred on their aircraft. They're going to ban you from flying with American. Thankfully, this is one of the biggest airports in the world. We have tons of other airlines, so y'all can work that out. It's not me, though. It's a private business. When it comes to refunding your money, whether that's occurred automatically or you need to contact them, just follow up. But obviously, they have to keep their safe flights. And whatever happened was dramatic to the point where all these people came up to our officers and also to Americans management saying, this is what happened. So, they have an obligation to protect their passengers. So, the biggest thing is we have an obligation to protect you, okay? It's not your fault that you're on the receiving end of this.
Do you think it was that bad, though?
So, here's the deal.
How was your kid?
He hit you. How you doing? If you're my kid, that'd be the end of it. But like I said, just because he didn't black your eye out and stuff like that. I've been a cop for literally 20 years. I just hit my 20th year, and before I came here, I was a city cop for literally 17 years. So I've seen tons of domestic violence cases. Also, we don't get many here at the airport because it's an airport, but in the city, literally daily, tons of them. And the thing is it starts this level and it continues to grow because you stay in this vicious cycle. You're willing to stay in it and stick up for him. And that's the thing is, I don't know, and a lot of times women will do it for various reasons. Sometimes it's financial, sometimes it's just they want to have a partnership. Sometimes people just can't be alone. I don't know your situation, but only you do. But that's where you have to have a tough conversation with yourself and see if this is something you want to stay with, because if he hits you now, it doesn't stop. Now, can it stop eventually with proper counseling stuff? I'm sure, but until it's addressed, until alcohol is addressed, it's not going to stop. And that's the thing is, at what time does it become acceptable to you? Do you have any kids? Okay, and what is it, a daughter? Or?
I have a son, he's 5.
Okay, and so what if
he's
you...
with his dad right now.
Yeah, so what if you had a daughter? Do you think it's acceptable just because he shoved your face through a watch at you? It's not, but you're willing to take it. But you would tell somebody else that's not acceptable. Or if it was your own kid, you'd probably kill the guy, right? And that's the thing, but here you are taking it. And that's the thing. Deep down in my heart, I know you know what happened, and it did happen, because all these independent witnesses who don't know you, don't know him, wouldn't have stood up for you, And that's the thing is, I'm not here to preach to you. How old are you?
30.
30?
31.
31.
He keeps on
Yeah,
forgetting I'm 31.
Yeah, so here it is. You're a grown adult. You're smart. You got to make that decision, decide what you want to do. And the thing is, there's resources out there to help you. And you got to realize that there are tons of resources that are free to help you, and whether it needs to get you back
I'm
on
in
your feet.
human services.
Are you?
I should know.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, at what point does it need to end? Is it when you're disabled? Is it when it kills you? I mean, I hope it would never get to that point, but I'm telling you, I've seen it over and over and over again. All right? Let's get you inside. It's cool. One more bag.
Can I hug you before you go?
Yeah, that's fine. Side hug. But you gotta literally
reevaluate my life.
Yeah. Front door's gonna be where those folks are walking out. That's the thing, especially for domestic violence. There's people that can help you with that to say that isn't normal. You know, I was raised just by my mom, so I was raised, I would say, normally. Obviously, when it comes to respecting women, not hitting women, that's the thing. I've never in my mind ever crossed thinking about hitting, any of my girlfriends, my wives, this and that. It's just, that's the thing. That's the norm, but you weren't raised with that. So, to me, that's an expectation that you would never put your hands on a lady. But for you, it's like, it's acceptable. It's life. And it's not. So, a lot of help out there for you. Okay?
No,
I'm sure. But go ahead. You're good. But the thing is, but now you know he's capable, and that's the issue. Okay? So you got to think about that. All right. Take care. Yeah, you just got to look at. You just got to look in the mirror and reflect about life and see if this is the lifestyle you want. I mean, is it legitimately the first time he hit you? Huh? He's never hit you before? But what sparked him off on the airplane? Yeah. I mean, like, what tripped him? What pissed him off? Oh, okay. You were just upset because he was drunk and... Okay. What did he do? Throw a watch at you?
That was the lot. That was like the sticky thing for all.
Oh, when they saw him do that?
Yeah, they heard it. You were just like verbally aggressive. This is a self-record, right?
Huh? We're just talking. And I mean, why are you so protective of it? That's my question. Yeah. Are you talking about like financially or just?
We've been friends for so long. Everything is so good for so long.
I hear you. Yeah.
You know how stupid this is? You are how stupid I feel. Yes, all I want to do is get back to Amanda as quick as I can. That's it. Ready? Right now, just scratch. Look. Oh my fucking God. No.
Okay.
I wasn't like running.
Keep your hand right there.
It's a fucking itch. I'm not moving, guys.